Welcome back, everybody. More Sonic Colors. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Matt.
And it seems like we might be getting to the end, but since I haven't played all the way through, I don't know. So let's go ahead and do the Asteroid Coaster. Alright. A little spooky. Spoopy.
Yeah. There's a couple of Sonic games that have some sort of spooky sections like that.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 definitely has some spooky. And was there some of the 2D ones that have that? I don't remember.
I seem to remember. I want to say Sonic 3 in like the one kind of sand zone had just like one particular section of it that like the lights would go out and then you'd have these like ghost things chasing after you.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Got a little shark action going on here. It's a little bit hard to control. Nom 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 nom. That's what I say to my 1.5-year-old when I'm trying to get him to eat. Nom 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 nom. Woo! This is going pretty smoothly.
This one seems to have some unusual perspectives as well.
Yeah. This is very different. The creative team was working hard on this one.
Yeah. I do also seem to remember Sonic Heroes having a certain level that was kind of almost like haunted castle-ish thing.
I think you're right, and that's actually the only other Sonic game I didn't play all the way through, but I have seen a playthrough of it. Yeah, I need to play through that one. I have it for GameCube, and I own a GameCube. So maybe for this show, we might do it at some point. But I don't want to do just Sonic games, because as much of a Sonic fan as I am, this is not a Sonic channel.
Right.
At least that wasn't the original plan.
We certainly could make it one for a while.
Yeah,
although I'm already playing Sonic Frontiers on my own individual channel, so...
Yeah, I think I'll pick something else other than Sonic for next time. I don't know, there's so many games to choose from, and I have a ridiculously big library, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I did the same thing again. Yeah, it's just, there's... Not only are there so many good games, there's so many good games that like facilitate discussion and just, yeah, I'm excited. There's so much we can do. What? That was a track? I didn't notice that was like the ground. The ring of the plane.
Yeah. The perspective, again, is kind of weird.
Yeah. They're kind of going for like a Mario Galaxy thing, but if you don't know where you're going, it's a little bit hard to figure out. Oh, wow. Alright. I'm just playing badly. No problem. At least the lives
while
don't
all of
matter.
this is going on, maybe I can distract the people with Bible stuff.
That sounds good.
Pay no attention to the man playing video games. We're going to talk Bible. Anyway, so, the verse I have for this episode, or verses, coming from Psalm 9, verses 9 and 10.
Nice.
It says, "The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. Those who know your name trust in you, for you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you."
Very true.
Yeah. Even even in Jesus' time on Earth, it often seemed like, speaking of the whole refuge for the oppressed, it seemed like a lot of the people that were the outcasts, or the ones that were looked down on, or even like physically kind of in need. Those were the people that he spent the most time with and cared the most about.
Yeah, that's true. The most needy. Yeah, I think there's another part of the Bible that says that you should want to be not so in need that you're starving, but also not so rich that you feel like you don't need God.
Right.
Obviously, because you need to survive and not starve. But if you're in need, God will be there for you. And I think that's kind of the theme of that verse, exactly. Okay, so we got the little shark things going to the other lands.
Yeah, not quite sure what that's about, other than like maybe if you went back to some of the other areas.
Yeah, I think
maybe that power up thing would be available.
I will say, I will probably go back. Not probably. I will go back off stream or off camera or whatever, and go get all the red rings. So I'm going to complete this game 100%, unless we really want to do that on camera, but I don't think it's interesting enough. But
yeah, not unless we're actually trying to make this a Sonic channel.
Yeah. The reason I bring that up is because, like, sometimes in Sonic games, they will have like a true ending if you do that.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if that's true with Sonic Colors. I'll have to look it up. But if that's true, then off camera I'll go collect everything, and then we'll come back and see what happens. If there's nothing, then I won't. We'll just whoa, what? I have to start all over? That's never happened before.
I guess there weren't any checkpoints, and you ran out of tail saves.
Yeah.
So.
Weird. Oh man, this is not as bad. Even though I'm like failing at some points, it's not nearly as bad as that shuttlecraft thing. That was just brutal. It's weird because sometimes I was trying to double jump at a certain point, but it's the same as the homing attack. So like I was just trying to double jump, and then it's making me go all off in a weird direction.
Yeah. That I can safely say is something that is not the case in Sonic Frontiers.
Oh, really? It's not the same button? Or...
Yeah, no, so like double jump, you just press, at least on an Xbox controller, you'd press A again. The homing attack is X.
Ah, okay.
And then like any slides or slams or anything like that, I think, are all assigned to the B button.
That would be nice. I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe because this was a Wii game and there was less buttons? I don't know. There's, like, the Y button doesn't do anything in this game. So, I mean, it's not like they ran out of buttons on Xbox. Weird. But I got past that part, so we're good. What? It was like half a second to react to that.
Yeah.
Alright, now I know it's coming.
Those kind of moments come up all the time in Frontiers. But
Can't
anyway,
wait to play that game. I know I'm gonna like it. There we go. Nom nom.
or Shark Time.
Yummy. Eat these tubes of.
Is it just me, or does the shark thing kind of get bigger as you eat more?
Yeah, it does. So you can eat even more. Whoa! See, Mario Galaxy. They're going for that kind of stuff here.
Random gravity change.
I don't know if thematically it makes a lot of sense, but it's kind of cool. I feel like I'm not dying very much, so this is a pretty long level. Okay, I gotta jump. This is okay. I don't know if I should bring up other like playthroughs, but we just played the Planet Alpha episode where this happened with those golden things, the Kit Kat things. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah. It's just, I guess it's the theme for
Yeah.
our recording session.
I jumped a little too badly. Gotta wait till it goes all the way in. And
Yeah, so maybe to say a little more on the Bible verse for this episode.
yeah.
The second part of it talks about, those who know God trusting him because he never forsakes those who seek him. And
Yes.
like that's not to say that every moment is like, pinnacle God experience kind of moments.
Yeah.
But I mean, even as we've kind of discussed on the channel previously, even when times got tough, and even rightfully so, because God's people like sort of turned away from him, he still didn't like completely wipe them out. He still didn't completely like ignore them or forsake them. It was just like, hey, you did bad stuff that deserves a little bit of punishment.
Yeah.
And your punishment, I mean, what punishment could possibly be worse than, being farther from God?
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, never completely forsaken her by any means, for sure, like you're saying. Yeah. But I feel like it was hard for Jewish people to accept right after Jesus' time. Man, I can't get past that. To accept the Gentiles, because it probably felt like not that they were abandoned, but for so long they had been God's chosen people, and only them. And there we go. And then now all these, random people are just coming in and allowed to be part of the covenant. It was probably really, what's the word I'm looking for? Just, like, it takes a while to get used to, basically. I don't know.
Yeah, and it seemed like it probably seemed like it was suddenly changing how it all worked or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, you know, up to that point, having God's favor and being part of his chosen people was more about, you know, following certain rules and,
Yeah.
you know, obeying the law.
Exactly.
But now suddenly you're telling us it's just about believing in this Jesus guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely. It's just so different. So, especially not following what was literally the law before that time, circumcision, not eating pork. But I mean, it literally says in the Bible that you no longer need to follow those types of rules. So,
Yeah.
what a time to be alive. That would just be like, there's not really any central church. Everyone's trying to figure out like what the rules are, especially the Jewish people, because it was so, rules were so important. Like it was, you know, you have to do all these very specific things, and suddenly we don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel like I'm just going in a circle, but I'm not really sure what's happening here. I guess I gotta go for the black ones, because it kind of makes them all bounce around. Okay.
This is... I'm trying to look as closely as I can to see if there's anything that might
Yeah.
seem important. I mean, there was some glowy thing out on the outer, like, as far right as you could go at one point. I don't know if that was really any kind of important or what, but...
Yeah. It's supposed to do something? Maybe I can dash like this. Okay. I do not know.
You're supposed to maybe, like, jump. I was gonna say, are you supposed to maybe, like, jump and do a homing attack on one of them, or...
I can't homing attack.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea.
Hmm.
I am ready to move on.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not supposed to hit the black ones. I don't know.
Or what if you're supposed to try not to hit any of them? As weird as that sounds.
Okay, I'll try. What the heck? This is so weird.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And I'm not seeing anything that's like an obvious...
Yeah, there's like nothing I can homing attack. I have no idea.
And I'm not seeing any like, hey, jump here kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be able to go like further in or further out from like this whole track area, would you?
Oh, something's happening. Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. What? I don't know.
Okay,
what
so it was
that
just...
was. confused.
What is this place?
It's the weirdest stage I've ever
This is
played.
what converts them into the strange, negative aliens with the freaky energy.
Of course, you know, the spooky area would have something weird like that.
Yeah.
Did you find anything interesting? Look at all of them. He's captured thousands of aliens.
Don't worry, we'll get them out.
Sonic, I haven't seen Yakker for a while.
You'll have to excuse me, buddy.
You'll have to excuse me, buddy. Who cares about Yakker? I have a generator to shut down. Tails is all worried about his friend. Get over it.
Yeah, random little alien friend that they kind of just made after coming here. Well, that might be a good spot to wrap things up for the moment.
All right, sounds good.
We'll just have to see what happens
Will it be
in the
another
next episode.
Crazy weird stage, or will it be a normal one?
Find out next time.
Goodbye.
All right, bye everybody.